Yo, so many pairs of hands in the air look like we holding up the sky. Yo, as if the sky's falling. But no, it's not the sky's falling. We as a culture is falling, dropping like flies, no metaphor intended. Police in the streets shooting down intentionally, no mystery. Because you see the light in the skin, I mean the darker your skin, the more likely you too can become a target. It's that simple. Because you see the system got to eat and they starve. They starve for our melanin, just like a simple bottle of water for those in Flint, Michigan, now Mississippi, my prayers go out to them. You see the black man, original man, founders of civilization, we create the power in every nation. So when they kill us, it creates dehydration and documentation amongst the next generation.
Come on now.
Energy, 11 elements seduced from the earth is a lecture the way they crucify us through our own music. But you see, we the ones that let them do it. I'm looking around like, man, where they do that at? Where they do that at? Only in America. Only in America, my Don King voice. It's crazy how we went from representing royalty to jealousy for one another. But
the world has a weapon, a gun, a bomb, some type of weapon of mass destruction. Well, we have a sword, which is the word of God, which is more powerful than any weapon of mass destruction. So that's what War Cry is all about. It tells you who we are and whose we are.
I love it.
Yeah.
Man, you better support Tony. You know why? Because I said it. The Chicago Bridge Magazine. Because he said it. Because he said it. So what was that experience like, man, when you got out, you know what I mean? You put the book together, you know what I'm talking about, this book right here. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
You know, this is the one you signed for me, man, you know what I mean? So I sure
what did I sign at? 10, 12, 15? Woo, that's a long time ago. Yeah, that book is a classic.
Yeah.
You might have had one of the original books.
Yo, what's the word, everybody? This Wise Song, aka Jay Israel, CEO of Wise Loves to Buy LLC, and I'd like to give a huge shout out to my boy, I Said It, the celebrity interviewer, the poet, the score table. Tap in.
What's up? It's your boy DJ Green Guy, and every time I'm riding through the hood, I'm always on the move, hustling on my grind. But I got to give a big shout out to I Said It, the celebrity interviewer, man. Whenever you get a chance, check out his show. I always watch it every time I get a chance. You know.
Hey guys, it's me, CB of CB and the Boys radio show. Here to shout out our good friend, celebrity interviewer I Said It, and the I Said It show, where voices are heard and perspectives collide. Tune in for trending topics, celebrity interviews, and thought-provoking conversations that matter. So, celebrity interviewer I Said It, and the I Said It show.
Top of the day, what's happening? You got official meal man here, man. I'm the official representative of Dude Nim 1 INC, and I'd like to give a shout out to I Said It TV. He got a new show coming up. You know what I'm saying? That's my man. We've been rocking for a long time, man. You dig? So, go to Instagram at DudeNim1 for the company website. And, man, show some love, man. Look, you dig what I'm saying? I'm catching up. And on that note, come in, he's a food now.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Lily the Goddess. I want to give a shout out to celebrity interviewer I Said It. Shout out to I Said It Management. And don't forget to follow your girl, Lily the Goddess, on all social media platforms. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell so you can get notifications anytime I upload new content.
This Monster Yo, director, actor, artist, author, CEO of Monster Yo Music ENT. Co-CEO of Classic ENT, shout out to LBC Face. Co-owner of Can of Muscle, shout out to my business partner, Can of Muscle Russell. And shout out to celebrity interviewer, I Said It. Yeah, I said it.
Hey, you guys, what's up? I'm your girl, Cinnamon, the owner and the founder of Sinful South. Yes, Sinful South. I make small, handcrafted barbecue sauce made just for you. Yes, so look for me on all social media platforms. Instagram, Facebook, and sometimes TikTok and YouTube too. And while you're at it, look for my boy I Said It. Yes, I Said It. I Said It, the celebrity interviewer. Look for him on all social media platforms. All right, holla. Have a great day.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mimi Acosta of MIA Entertainment Group. I just want to take this opportunity to give a huge shout out and send all my love to celebrity interviewer Isaidit Management. I just want you to know, my brother, that I am so proud of you in everything that you do. I am right there standing with you, one step at a time. One love and God bless.
This your girl Kia, a Netcast News 219 actress. Make sure you check me out on Tubi with background extras. I'm on some other shows, so make sure you check me out. Again, that's background extras. And shout out to my boy. I said it. 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 Peace.
Yo, it's your boy, Robert Kane. What's up? Hey, man, it's Robert Kane at RobertKaneENT.com. Y'all check me out. And do me a favor. Check out my homie, celebrity interviewer. I Said It. Yo, he got a show part 4. It's finna go down. That's 4 or Quattro. But like we said in the hood, part 4. Hey, man, it's your boy, Robert Kane. Kane Gang. We in the building. Yeah.
What's up, y'all? What's up? It's Miss Red, CEO and owner of Get You a Red Phoenix Rising. Y'all already know what it is. I want to send a shout out to the celebrity interviewer. I Said It, the show for free promo. Make sure y'all tune in now because it's only up from here.
Miss Mills and Hills coming to you. Miss Crystal Wiley, straight out of ATL. You can catch me on Mills and Hills 83. Or your favorite delivery girl 83 on Instagram. And also you can check me out on Facebook, Mills and Hills 83. And also I want to give a personal shout out to Isaidit Management because you're the dopest.
Want to shout out to I Said It. Thank you so much for the promo. This is Vita from Vita Talks and also Vita Talks Present Car Chronicles. I'm also on Underground Hitters and Intellectual Radio every Wednesday. With Born Rich, and I'm also on 106.3 every Sunday at 11:30 to 12:30 with First Lady China and Born Rich. Catch me on those days. Thank you so much again. I Said It.
Hey everyone, it's Lisa E., radio personality, super producer, and manager of R&B singer Shaun White. And you're listening to Celebrity Interviewer I Said It, the show. Make sure you tell all your friends and family to tune in. Have a great one.
Yo, what's up? It's R&B singer Shaun White. My new album, Kisses, out now, available on all digital platforms. Make sure you tune in to the homie, Celebrity Interviewer I Said It, the show. Let's get it, baby.
Hi, I'm Gina Hills of Life and Entertainment, and I am on I Said It TV. Make sure you guys like and subscribe.
It's the originator Jazzo, y'all. Make this real quick, man. Shout out to Isaidit Management. Doing it big.
Hey everybody, this is Yannicka the violinist, and I'm here to give a big shout out to the amazing celebrity interviewer I Said It, because he said it.
What up, y'all? This is your girl, Charlie Kane here, and I'm the owner of Fabulicious Candle Boutique. I'm also an upcoming artist. You can check me out at Fabulicious Candle Boutique on Facebook and Instagram, or Charlie Kane on Facebook and Instagram. But before I leave, I have to give a special shout out to the #1 celebrity interviewer. I Said It. You doing your big one, baby. Peace.
Yo, what's the word? It's Deacon Gore, FTF, Forever Travel Fly, 50-50, face to face of nothing at all. You said it, they said it, we said it, but it don't even matter unless it's the celebrity interviewer. I said it.
Hello, everyone. This is Queen Bee of Voice. I just want to give a shout out to Isaidit Management for allowing me to come on his platform to connect with some beautiful women. And you can reach me on IG as Queen Bee of Voice. And my business is Mommy and Me Custom Made LCC. And with that being said, have a blessed day.
Yeah, I said it, all right?
I support I Said It, the boy. I support I Said It, the boy. I support it. I said the boy.
I support it.
Hey everybody, it's Jazzy No Nonsense, the poet, right here at WHPR TV 33 on demand, right here in Highland Park, Michigan. Giving a shout out to my man, I Said It, management celebrity interviewer. Y'all make sure y'all tap in to both of us, baby. Peace out.
What's up, family? It's your girl, the singing diva, aka Amanya Amario, international recording artist. When I want to be interviewed and I want the best interview possible, I check out Celebrity Interviewer. I Said It. Now, don't you forget now, Celebrity Interviewer. I Said It. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Peace.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? This is Dean Mode Photography, giving a big shout out to my main man, celebrity interviewer. I Said It, the poet. The show sponsored by the famous Chicago Bridge magazine. God bless you. Keep
What's up, guys? It's your girl Giselle, singer, songwriter, and all-around creator. You can follow me everywhere at Jizzy Worldwide. That's Gizzy Worldwide. And of course, I'm rocking with celebrity interviewer. I Said It.
The celebrity interviewer. I said it, and I approve this message. Yo, peace, and blessings. I definitely would have welcomed you all back for another great celebrity interview. And this is actually, oh, let me turn this echo down. All right, echo gone. All right, so again, my name is Celebrity Interviewer. I Said It, and it's my pleasure always to welcome you back for another great episode. And I'm here with another great featured guest. But you know what I mean, here on this show is where you'll get the best interviews from people in the entertainment business from all the way around the world. You know what I mean? People in business and people that's also building in the community. So today's featured artist is very special, and he's actually here in Chicago, the best city in the world, if you didn't know already. And so, man, let me go ahead and give a grand introduction. So actually today we have A&R Chicago for Nike Marketing, BET Jams featured artist, radio was Icon Radio, that's spelled IKON Radio, and Chirac Mag front cover featuring, and he was also featuring Born Riches magazine most recently. Shout out to that team over there. You already know he doing big things. He got his own wristband, and he just up already. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't know already, you about to find out like right now. So I'd like to welcome to the show the one and only Tony 2 times. I got my wristband 2 times. You know what I'm talking about? What's good, my brother?
Going on, player,
What's
man?
good?
I appreciate the love, man. So,
man, you already know it's one love, and man, big salute to everything you've been doing. You know what I mean? I definitely appreciate your time. You know what I mean? I'll take anybody for granted. And I know you definitely been out here on your grind as well. You know what I mean? You've been around for a while and been opening up doors for other people, doing a lot of collaborations. And you know, today I just want to kind of find out like the backstory of how you got started, maybe some of the influence, maybe some of the inspiration, you know, maybe who pushed you, you know what I'm saying, out the door and say, hey, go get it, go, you know what I'm saying, take control of your destiny, or was it you? You know what I'm saying? So with all that being said, player, let me ask you this. For those that don't know, where are you originally from?
well, a lot of people don't really know this, but I was actually born in San Diego, California, man. But my family was actually already here in Chicago. My parents just happened to kind of move at that time. I was born in San Diego, and then they divorced, and my mom came back to Chicago, and everybody came back to Chicago. So I was raised in Chicago, but I was born in San Diego.
Okay, word. You know what I mean? Shout out to Chewy, that just tapped in, you know what I'm saying, part of the team.
Oh,
You
my
know what
boy.
I'm saying? Salute to Chewy. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, but that's kind of dope. Yeah, see that right there. I didn't even know that you was originally from you know what I'm saying, the California area, you know what I'm saying, and then came back to the Chi-Town to, you know what I mean, to just, you know, do your thing. So at what age was it that where you just, you know what I mean, found that you was different?
Man, I knew right off the jump since I was a little kid, man. Like I mentioned, I was only in California for very little time, like maybe for a year. I was 1 year old when I moved back to Chicago. But as I was growing up, man, my family was so click tight, and they like to vibe out a lot, invite, do block parties. And so at that age, at that young age, man, I just had so much energy. I knew I was gonna pursue something, man, because I was just all over the place, man. I had energy. I always wanted to be in the limelight. I was always cheesing in pictures, man. I wanted to be in every picture and stuff like that,
Right.
So I was very outgoing.
That's what's happening. That's what's happening, man. You know what I mean? Now, within your home or household, whatever like that, maybe even close community, was it someone that you looked up to in reference to like saying like, hey, this person is like a signature of excellence to you, an example of someone that was great in your opinion or great at that time when you were a young guy?
Man, for me, it's always got to be my mom, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was a single mother. My father was in and out of my life. So for me, she was my role model, you know what I'm saying? Other than, kind of those street cats that kind of pulled me into the streets at a young age. But those weren't really role models at that time. Maybe I might have thought that, right? But, my mom was
Yeah.
the role model for me, and my father at the same time, and my mother and my friend and all that. So she was really the one who kind of like told me, get your hair right, and find something more productive to do with yourself, like music, for example.
Right. Okay. Absolutely. So was she, what I mean, supportive of the music when you first started, or did she have to adapt to it?
Nah, she was supportive, man, because it was kind of always in our family, like my father, he actually, before he kind of like they divorced and split, he was in our lives, but he was a DJ, back in the day.
Wow.
So
Okay.
they used to throw parties and stuff like that in the crib. Um, and it's always just kind of been in me. Like I said, my grandfather, he would always throw big parties with family and folks from around the neighborhood, and we be blasting music all day. I'm dancing and everybody dancing. So it was always in me. You know what I'm saying? So as I got uh took
Thank you. Please bear with us. We having a little technical difficulties. It'll be straight real soon, hopefully. So stick with us. Stick with us.
there we go, we back.
Okay. Okay. Definitely. Yeah. So I'm sorry. You was breaking up really bad. And then it paused. It froze on me.
Okay, no worries, man. Um,
Yeah.
as far as like with the
Yeah.
music,
Please.
I came about that a little bit. It's just like, it was always music was always in our family, like in our bloodline. My father DJ'd, my grandfather always threw parties, so music was always the vibe. And kind of just music in general was just like a way for our family to bond and kind of cope with, whether it's a celebration or something we had to kind of come together and mourn about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope. You know what I mean? Music is something that helps definitely bring people together and is can be a healing to the soul. And even when people are depressed, it can lift you up if you listen to the right frequency sometimes. With that being said, your dad, being a DJ and everything like that, obviously I'm sure you've seen a lot of albums and vinyls and stuff like that growing up. Which was some of the ones that you kind of like maybe drew to, you know what I mean? It was really vibing to when you were growing up. Like what type of music
Well, my
or
dad,
artists?
well, he listened to a lot of stuff, man. My dad listened to a lot of jazz and blues, so I grew up around that a lot. He listens to some like rock stuff, alternative here and there, but he also listened to a lot of hip hop too. So I grew up listening to some like the old school cats and stuff like that more so. So for me, hip hop was more of the essence, the culture, the lyrics, the content that you provide, not so much the beats and all that other mumble jumble they do nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely, man. You definitely a barbarian with it, you know what I'm saying, with the lyrics. And you have a great rhythm when you rap too, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's some of the hardest part um to get. Like a lot of people maybe can write or whatever, but to put it all together, like you're a great writer, you have the rhythm, you know what I'm saying, the great performance. I had a pleasure recently seeing you perform, you know what I mean, out there at Baseline, you know what I mean. I was great to be a part of that show. It was a lot of great performances, but you really took the stage, and you know what I'm saying. You were definitely one of the people that I was like, man, this guy can really go. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was really nice. Who gave you, or where did you learn that? You know, when it comes to stage performance.
To be honest with you, man, like I grew up listening to a lot of hip hop, old school hip hop, like I said, and just watching these cats and how they moved and carried themselves. And I was always that little kid trying to watch things on the box on BT, you know what I'm saying, and just watching how people move. But as I got older and took music seriously, I was in a hip hop group. For those who don't know, I started out back in 2011 in a hip hop group called Joint Logistics. So watching my CEO at that time, K-Mine, he was very knowledgeable, and he would kind of like tell us what we need, the ins and outs of the industry a little bit. Anytime we had a show, man, it was always practice, practice, practice. He didn't care if you worked from the morning till night. You come after work then, and we practice again. You know what I'm saying? So it was just that kind of helped me build my stage presence a little bit, and like kind of the points of why people practice or your stage, how you carry yourself. You know, when you're about at these events and stuff like that, networking with people.
Yeah, that's really important, you know what I mean? That's how you really capture the crowd, you know what I mean, beyond what comes out your mouth. But that just like, you know, that's how you, in my opinion, how you can really make a person a fan of yours is, you know, saying the additive, the addition of not only stage performance, but you know, the message that you delivering over the mic. You know what I mean? Is there a particular message that you always want to get across, or do you like to switch it up, or you know, how's that work when it comes to your writing?
I mean, I do a little bit of everything, man. You know, I like to write, music with concepts and content, and I also like to write music that's gonna get people moving. With music for the hood or something like that. You know, whatever the occasion is. But for me, man, like I really like. I'm more about the lyrics and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I like to send a message. And typically when I'm sending a message to people, it's about something positive. You know. For example, I had a song called "I Cry," and it kind of outlines my life a little bit and kind of like the struggles I went through. But at the end of the day, there's always light at the end of the tunnel, right? So if I can do it, why can't you do it? You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. I've been through a lot in my life to points where I didn't think I would be at where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? But I found you got to be resilient, you know what I'm saying? And you have to be optimistic, and you have to have hope and faith. And you just got to keep going, man. You know what I'm saying? And don't be afraid to ask for help sometimes.
Mm. Man, that's so key. You know what I mean? You said a lot of great things right there, but something that we do get away from, especially as men, sometimes is being afraid to ask for help because, you know, we supposed to be the providers, the protector, and you know what I mean, the solid, you know what I mean, person in like a partnership just in the community. So it's hard sometimes for us to come off, you know what I mean, and ask for help sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. I mean, it's a struggle for me at times, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it's necessary, you know what I mean? Because that person might be in that same situation one day, you know what I'm saying?
Right, straight like that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Who are some of your supporters of people that you know what I mean, who you could turn to, like if you have a maybe so much not even a question, but just you know help pick you up because man, the rap game entertainment, you know what I'm saying, is very taxing on the spirit sometimes. You know what I mean? So like, who do you turn to? You know, do you call mom if your mom is still around? Like, do you talk to your mom? Like, do you talk to people in your crew? Like, you know, who do you turn to help pick up Tony?
Man, you kind of said it pretty much, if I really need someone, I call my mom's for sure. You know, tell her pretty much everything, man. You know, my mom's like my best friend too. And, she be with it. uh, but I talk to my mom. You know, I talk to my, I do got a lady, so I talk to my lady if I need to. And I got a couple of homies, I confide in, or even they'll reach out to me sometimes and be like, "How you doing?" We check on each other sometimes, like, "How you doing? How's everything? How's the family? How's this going?" Or whatnot. Just shoot the shit a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I got a couple homies,
Yeah.
I always guide. So, you got to talk to him too.
Yeah, absolutely. That's very, very key right there. That's the most important, you know what I mean? Beyond anybody, depending on anybody here on earth, you gotta always have faith and you know what I'm saying, talk to the most high, shout out to the most high all day.
Yes, sir.
But man, I can relate too, brother, you know what I'm saying? I turned to my mom, because my mother has always been my biggest supporter with anything that I do. She's always told me, Michael, you should do this. Michael, you should do that. You know what I mean? And whether I took heed or not, you know what I mean? Um, like she told me a long time ago, just off the record, she was like, you should write for Hallmark because I did poetry, you know what I'm saying, for a long time. And so
Yeah.
I'm like, Hallmark, like, what you talking about? But that's just how like big our parents or, you know what I'm saying, mothers seeing us, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes even people in the world will see, I've been told, like potential in you that you or us have not noticed in ourselves yet. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Sometimes there's a lot of potential we haven't even tapped in yet. You know, even at this age in our life right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much more that we could probably be doing. You know what I'm saying? It's just sometimes we're afraid to take risks, or we're afraid of rejection, or we're afraid of, you know. Sometimes you gotta spend money to make money too.
Yeah. Straight like that. I was taught that a long time ago, you know what I mean? And also, like when people see that you spending money on yourself, then they'll be more encouraged and motivated to spend money with you and put behind you. But when artists or anybody would like, if you look like you spending money and putting no money into you, then it's like, why should I put my money into you? You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's how it worked too. You know, take money to make money.
Yeah, you got to build some type of like credibility for yourself a little bit, man. People don't want to see or people don't want to handle bad people with bad business. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's
That's how
Yeah,
you
exactly.
stuff like that. And then now you know nobody want to talk to you.
Yeah, exactly. So I done jump around a little bit. I hope you don't mind, big bro. So,
Nah,
you know what I mean? In reference, like the we talked about like the music side and everything like that. And I done jump definitely back to your music because it's definitely, um, it's just, it holds a lot of weight, your music, you know what I mean? It's inspiring and, like you say, you can get the party going at any time and your performance is off the chain. But, going back to like the younger days, you know what I'm saying? In high school, was you like, the sports? Like I want to get and tap into like the the saying your competitiveness. You know what I'm saying? Was you like in sports or was it more like of the street influence? Like where does that competitiveness, that real tough skin, where do you feel like that come from?
man, that's a good question. I It definitely comes from a lot of different aspects, but as far as sports, I did play sports. You know, I played football, I played basketball, I played baseball for summer camps and park districts and stuff like that when I was younger. So I always played
Yeah.
sports. I was competitive. My father, he was a sports guy too. I used to love watching the Bulls all the time back when I was a shorty and stuff like that. When the Bulls, people, whole neighborhood go crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? So like, I was part of that. That celebration, that camaraderie, and I like to be a winner. But I did play a lot of sports. As far as the street stuff too, that kind of trickled down into that. You gotta be competitive in that nature as well. Survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
But I think
Yeah.
just in general, like life, even just the stuff that I've been through in life, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I refuse to lose, bro. Like at the end of the day, even when your mama gone, your daddy gone, you ain't got no lady no more, or whatever. Your friends ain't always gonna be there for you either. At the end of the day, all you got is you. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Right.
I can't blame nobody for the mistakes that I made, or why this is like this, or why I got to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? It's all on me. I put myself in these situations, so I gotta like work to better that situation for myself. You know what I'm saying? And those around me. So really, it's really on me.
Yeah. It's about taking accountability, man. That's what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? We have to take accountability for our actions and just being not having to depend on, like you say, trying to take a couple of words out your mouth, but you know what I mean? Like that's exactly how I work, man. That's kind of how I try to live my life. And good fortune favors the bold. So, you know what I mean? Just to pass that on, like, if we bold enough to do something and fortune comes with it, you deserve that. You know what I'm saying? Because you did that. You know what I'm saying? You took the leap of faith. And that's just how I live my life personally. I take that leap of faith and I jump off the ledge and, you know, and I got faith that I'm going to fly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Straight
yeah,
like that, brother.
yeah. It doesn't always, nothing ever goes according to plan sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But it's about how
Yeah.
you handle that situation and recover from it, you know what I'm saying, and learn from that mistake. So, you got to keep going and stay
Yeah,
humble, stay
man.
at it. Don't let that greed get to your head and certain things
Yeah.
cloud your vision. Stay on track.
Right. So how do you, you know what I'm saying, like you say, stay humble? That's key. So let me jump into that real quick because you've had a lot of great performances and opened up for a lot of great and big artists. But recently I had saw this right here. Um, so can you talk about this event and how do you stay humble when opening up for such huge legends? You know what I'm saying? By the way, Twist is in my top 5 of all times, and I'm definitely want to get your top 5 of all time. But first, tell me, please, what was it like this experience? You know what I mean? Open up for the legendary Twister and Fat Joey Cracks.
I mean, man, first and foremost, man, it's always humbling, bro. It's always much love and gratitude for the opportunities and stuff like that, and for God blessing me, putting me in those positions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That for me, that wasn't the first time I actually opened up for Twister. I actually had the opportunity to open up for Twister several times, in state and out of state. That was the first time I did at Joe though, so that was kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? Me being Latino too, that was kind of dope. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, I got to remember where I came from, where I started at to where I am now, and what it took to get here. And I still got work ahead of me, you know what I'm saying? That don't never end. But every day I try and be better than the day before, you know what I'm saying? Whether that's through my music, my relationships, my friendships, with God or whatever. And I always just remember that when I'm at these shows, man, to be honest with you, I still get nervous before I go on stage, man. Like I get the butterflies, Joe. Like I remember my first very show, I was so nervous, bro. And like we used to have a rule, no drinking before a show. Like you can celebrate afterwards. I go on stage, clear headed and all that. But like I still get those jitters sometimes. But once I get on stage and then they hand me that mic, that all goes away, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like I always try and remember where I came from and why I'm doing this for, or who I'm doing it for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Nah,
like,
man.
yeah.
No, that's dope. That's dope, man. Sorry to cut you off. But
You
yeah,
go.
no, also I too, man, I definitely and I've been performing for a long, long time. And I still feel that same way like the first time I ever got on stage, you know what I'm saying? I think that's something special though that we should embrace instead of, you know what I mean? Like we shouldn't take that for granted. I think that's special that you know what I'm saying, because that means that we still passionate. Because once you lose that passion, that feeling, then like when you're not getting nervous, like if I don't get nervous and it's just like something to do, then it's just something to do. But I'm still passionate about it. Like when I hold that mic, you know what I mean, me being a poet, like, you know what I mean, and me to deliver this message, whatever it is that I'm about to try to get across to my audience.
Yeah. No, most definitely, man, because not all nerves are bad nerves, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like you said, when you're nervous, it just means you care and you're passionate too, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you on that.
Absolutely, man. Is there anything like things that you do before you perform? I know you said that you have a thing where y'all don't drink, you celebrate at the end, but is it like a special thing that you like to do before you get on the stage?
I don't really have like any specific like rituals or anything I do like a routine or something like that, but I do like to kind of just close my eyes for a second and zone out and kind of just picture the prize a little bit in a sense you could say, you know what I mean? Like I take a deep breath, close my eyes, tell myself, it's game time. You put that poker face on and then, showtime, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, the songs that you perform in front of a crowd, how soon do you premeditate the songs you're going to perform, or do you sometimes get there in the moment and you be like, man, I was going to do this track, but I'm feeling like this crowd, you know what I'm saying, the people I might see in the crowd, or audience, whatever like that, they gonna feel this other track that I got in the catalog.
Yeah, that's
You
also
ever
good.
switch it up?
That's dope that you brought that up because I had to learn that as I gained more experience, you know what I'm saying? Like as I went to shows and stuff like that, you see the crowds, you see the vibe. Let's say you perform a more hip hoppy songs, right? In a crowd that's more maybe drill music or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That might not appeal to them as much, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to call an audible and be like, yo, we switching the songs a little bit, this one instead of this one or that one instead of this one. So I have been in those situations, and vice versa. I'll be at at a hip hop joint trying to do some drill shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, you have to be prepared for anything. You know, whether that's what you're switching up. Like sometimes people prefer for you to send your music versus bringing a USB or whatnot. I'll send it to you. I'll bring it a USB and I'll have it on my phone just in case. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta be ready. You never know what might be thrown at you at that time.
Right. I love that. I love that, bro. Thanks for sharing that too. You know what I mean? Now I got a curveball for you. You know what I mean? You say you do sports. You know what I'm talking about? And I don't know if you ever played baseball or you're a baseball guy, but I'm throw a curveball at you real quick. So real quick, give me your top three. Put me on Latino artists, hip hop Latino artists of all time. Who's your top three Latino artists of all time? Fuck it, let's just do Rushmore. We'll do four. We'll do four because we got a whole Rushmore. We'll do four. Can you take on that challenge?
Do they gotta be Latino though?
Latino.
Um,
Put me on to some Latino artists. Put us all on. You know what I'm saying? Because I honestly think, I like the beat nuts. I like the beat nuts though. I ain't gonna lie. I grew up on the beat nuts.
You know, you gotta put Big Pun in up there.
All day.
I like Fat Joe, but I wouldn't necessarily put him on a Mount Rushmore. He's dope, but you know he got all that for Pun.
Yeah.
Let's see, Pun. We said the Beat Nuts, man. I don't even know what Latino artist. Let me think. I mean, Joel Ortiz is raw. I don't know if you mess with him.
He cold. Yeah, I fucks with Joel.
He raw. Who else?
He nasty with the bars.
Oh yeah. Chino XL, R.I.P. Chino XL.
Oh man, Chino XL is cold. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love Chino, and I recently I saw the interview where he was talking about everything.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chino XL, man. He was cold.
Yeah, when I opened up for him, man, he did like this one performance where he was sitting on the stool and the lights went off and just all the attention was on him, bro, and he just snapped, man. It was probably one of the rawest performances I've ever seen.
Okay, that's what's happening, man.
But
now, is anybody? I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, those probably the four that I could think of right now. To be honest with you.
Okay, no problem. Now I know that's not the typical question. You know what I mean? I already know.
Got me there.
You know what I'm saying? I like trying to throw people, you know what I'm saying, curveballs every once in a while.
It's all good.
So, like you say, man, you've performed in front of and opened up for so many legendary artists. What is something that you have taken away or learned that you can maybe share today from, somebody that you've seen? You, like you say, you opened up for the great Twister so many times. You've opened up for Chino XL, Fat Joe, and the list goes on and on. What is something that you have taken away and learned, even at your level of expertise of being a great stage performer yourself, an artist already? What is something else that you might have like, man, I could use that, or maybe I should do this better, whatever, you know what I mean? What do you feel like?
Well, first and foremost, I feel like you should always be authentic. You know what I'm saying? Be you when you're up there. Don't be the next man. Don't copycat nobody. Be you. You know what I'm saying? Be authentic.
Yeah.
I would also say, listen to your crowd, man. Listen to the people out there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I feel like we're too busy like trying to be on the stage and jumping around and all, but we're not really focused on building that chemistry with your fans or your supporters and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? Observe your crowd, listen to your crowd, feel them out, vibe with them, connect with them. Even when you're done performing and you get off stage, you know what I'm saying? Walk around, connect with people, man. Exchange numbers, social medias, or pass out. That's a perfect opportunity to pass out wristbands and flyers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think just being authentic and just really trying to hone in on how to connect with your peoples, man, with your fans and your supporters and stuff like that, man. Because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have no job doing this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. In that order, man. And since you mentioned that, you know what I mean, in reference to the wristbands, can you tell a little people more to the people about, the wristbands and, you know what I mean, the inspiration behind, the wristband?
He got the picture.
Like, what inspired that? What inspired that?
Well, to be honest, man, I'm always just looking for ways to just push my music content, my brand. So you know, I do have flyers, and I had flyers made, I had shirts made, Scully's made, you know what I'm saying? But like I needed more. I needed something else that was a little more easier for people to get to my content, you know what I'm saying? Versus like telling them, hey, go to Tony2X.com. So with a wristband, it's easy. You put a little QR code on there, man, and they scan it with their phone.
Yeah.
They in there, they through the door, you know what I'm saying? And right there, that's your music, your videos right in front of their face. So I think for me, it was just like trying to find more ways to get exposure and really get my fans to kind of like connect with me more.
Right.
Like how they
Yeah, I
gonna
think it's always
like that.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Nah, you good. I was just saying like how they gonna get to my content and stuff like that quick enough, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta have different methods, I guess you could say.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I was just gonna add on to that. I think that's just a grand idea. Anytime that you can, you know what I mean? Because my whole thing, like when I think it's visually, it's sonically, like with the sound and you know what I mean, and everything's visual, physical, and you know what I'm saying, and sound like the audio, you know what I mean? So like if a person come to your performance, yeah, they heard you, they saw you, but now physically they can't take you home. So what can they take home that's a part of you or you know what I mean, a part of your brand, and that's your shirts, that's your hats, that's your wristbands, you know what I mean? So that's very smart. You know what I mean? Sometimes a flyer might get misplaced, but this wristband, you know what I mean, shoot, I can barely get this joint off. Like, so it's like, damn, like I might as well keep this joint on. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, it's dope though, man.
Go
For real,
dive
for real.
with it, take a shower with it, you know what I'm saying? Do whatever with it.
Right, right. And I like how, you know what I'm saying, you incorporated the QR code because I've seen people with wristbands, but I actually never seen someone put the QR code, and like you say, that leads to your music, right?
Yup. Nice and easy.
Yeah.
And man, you
Yeah,
might be on a certain song and might have connected with someone in the crowd that maybe was going through something in life like depression or something. Maybe they want to hear that song again. How do I get to that song? Well, here you go. Here's a wristband. All you gotta do is scan that right there. Boom.
yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying?
tight, man. That's I like that. I like that. You know what I mean? Now I see you rocking the Tony Two Times shirts. Is those available also? How can people get their Tony Two Times shirts?
Man, to be honest, I do got to get them on my website. They're not up there right now, but I do got Tony 2 times shirts. I got some more in the works. I got Scully's. Let me show you the Scully real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, sorry about that, but I got the Scullies with the 2X on the front. You know, we know the wintertime coming up. Got to have the Scullies on.
Yeah. Yes,
I'm actually
sir.
gonna hoodies and some more hats made. So once I get that done, I'm gonna make sure I put it on my webpage for people who can get it.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. And I'm digging those the Scullies. I like how you did that and broke the two up, you know what I'm saying, and put the, you know, the wording in the middle. That's really,
Gotta
really
make it
creative. I like it.
face bam.
Yeah, it stands out. It stands out
Got
definitely.
one, bro. I got one for you.
Likewise, brother, I'm gonna throw one right back at you. You know what I'm saying? I say the management joints. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna rock that.
Appreciate that. Fair trade. You know what I mean? Hey, so why Tony Two Times? Let's talk about that. What came up with the name? You know what I mean? Where'd you get that from, and why Tony Two Times? Why not just Tony? Why two times?
Well, when I first started off in hip hop, man, with my group, I was actually went by the name of Kodak JL. JL was name Join Logistics. But the way I came up with Kodak was one day we're like, what should we call you, bro? And I thought back to my childhood. Like I mentioned, I always wanted to be in the limelight in pictures and cheesing and stuff like that in every picture and stuff like that. So, like, well, Picture Perfect Kodak, right? That's back then. That was a film company. So that's kind of how it came about with that name. But the way I changed it was because when my hip hop group kind of like split up in a sense, we all kind of like went different ways in our lives a little bit. Actually ended up kind of rebranding myself, but I was going through a transition where I teamed up with a PR and marketing company in New York and actually landed a distribution deal through Sony for a single. So through some of my conference calls and stuff like that with them, it was kind of brought up that maybe I should consider rebranding myself, which I was already kind of thinking too, because with the whole Kodak Black thing when he came about, I kind of got backlash a little bit for that. Like I'm trying to copy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to make it more, also more me, a little more original, maybe. Even though Kodak was for the right reasons, for me in my sense. But Anthony's my name, so Tony's short for Anthony, right?
Right.
So I'm like, we're gonna throw Tony in the mix. At first, I thought of putting my name as Trap Back Tony, but then it sounded dope. But then I also didn't want to be like just categorized as maybe a trap rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm more than that.
Right. That's smart. That's
So
smart.
one of the things they told me, they're like, "Do you want to be Jay-Z or do you want to be Future?" And in my head, I'm like, I want to be Future. You know what I'm saying? He cooler. But that's not really the vibe. Future might be cool and all that, but he's categorized as a trap rapper, right? Yeah, he make money, but do you want to be an entrepreneur? Or do you want to be a famous rapper? Jay-Z's an entrepreneur. He owns businesses, this, that. He's a mogul. Like, do you want to be that, or do you want to be categorized as just this? You know what I'm saying? So I started thinking outside the box a little more. So Tony 2 times came about. Tony's my name. 2 times is the 2 sides you get of me. You get that 9 to 5, hardworking businessman, family man, but you also got the other side of me, which is a street guy, smart mentality, to go getter, refuses to lose type of dude. You know what I'm saying? So you got two different sides of me in a sense.
Man, that's perfect. That's perfect. Name for you then. You know what I mean? The way you explain it, you know what I mean? And I would have never even guessed that that's what it represents. I had no idea. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely was looking forward to ask so I can learn in my audience today and everyone that'll see this. And by the way, are you sharing this video? Who's ever watching right now, and anybody that will see this in the future? That's what I definitely need you to do. This interview is very important. One of the best interviews that you're going to see on Asset Management. Tony is a special artist, you know what I mean? Just a special talent. And man, we definitely need to share each other's content. So let's do that, like right now. And subscribe to Asset Management. And subscribe to Tony 2 times. You already know that because I said it. But hey, that way, brother, that way. So you have affiliation with Icon Radio. What do you do at Icon Radio?
I have some homies that I kind of work with a little bit out there in Phoenix, actually in Arizona. So when I met them a few years back, I kind of teamed up with them a little bit, and I actually had some interviews with them on Icon Radio. So I have some connections with them and some groups out there. So that's kind of how that came about a little bit. I don't necessarily work for them, but I've been featured on there and interviewed and stuff like that.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. And what about the Chirac Mag?
So
you say you was a front cover feature.
I was on Chirac, man. I had an interview with them. Actually, dude who runs Chirac, man. He's one of my good homies. I actually did some shows for him too as well. He does some events and stuff like that too outside of his magazine and stuff too. So I forgot how we came about linking. I think he reached out to me one time on social media. Must have seen like some work that I was doing, and ever since then we kind of just like locked in, bro, and became real cool. And he asked me to be on the magazine and come for an interview and stuff like that. So we kind of we clicked ever since then, bro.
Yeah, that's big business right there, man. You know what I mean? Anytime you can get on the front cover of a magazine, you know what I mean? That's very important, you know what I mean? So congratulations to you. And I'm don't have the picture on hand. My apologies. But what I do have is your feature that was inside of Born Rich new magazine. You know what I mean? Can you talk about oh hold on, folks. You know what I'm saying? Despite I might have been slipping on the pimping. He
You
ain't
mean that
slipping.
one?
Yeah, okay.
The
Yes,
homie?
sir. Yeah. Shout out to
Yeah.
Boone Rich. I actually never met brother, you know what I'm saying, that brother yet. You know what I mean? But I know, we'll meet soon. But I know
Hey,
Ovita, shout out to Ovita.
good dude, man. Real good dude.
Okay, yeah, please. What was it like to be featured in that, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean, and just talk about, you know what I mean, that experience.
Well, it was pretty humbling, man. He reached out to me one day. We were kind of already locked in previously. Before that, I did a couple interviews for him. Met him at a show. Actually got nominated for his award show that he does called the Forever Grateful Awards. So I got nominated last year, and this year he's doing another one. So hopefully I get nominated for that too in a couple categories. But he reached out to me one day. He was doing a release for a magazine. He was also writing a book that y'all got to tap into. It's on Amazon. I can't remember the name. I think it's called something. Man, it's gonna come to me in a second. But anyways, he was writing a book. He was doing a magazine. He had a show coming up. He asked me if I wanted to be on the show. He would be happy for me to come perform. And then he also asked me if I want to be part of his magazine. So I'm not gonna say no. But I was like, yeah, definitely like for me as far as like information and whatever, you know what I'm saying. But he told me he wanted me to be in the magazine, that he appreciates who I am as an artist and as a person. He messed with my music too, and the message that I was putting across and stuff like that. Like you said earlier, man, he liked the messages that I was putting out. It's not just about the street life of women or drugs or cars and jewelry and stuff like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't say no, man. I took his word for it, and made it happen.
No, that's good business, and congratulations on both your front cover feature with the Chirac Mag and Born Rich magazine feature inside. You know what I mean? I do have a close up of that though. You know what I mean? When it comes to the inside of the magazine, is this it? Hold on. Okay, yeah, I think that's it right.
Oh yeah, that's it. Okay.
Yep.
Got it all.
Yeah. So and that's not like a little, like that's a full page. You know what I mean? I work with a magazine company. So anytime you got a full page, you know what I'm saying, you somebody important. You know what I mean? Even if you're not on the front cover, anytime somebody got a full page layout about them, you know what I'm saying, that's high respect. Straight like that. So, congratulations to that.
Appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely. Yeah. So with that being said, man, so now curveball comes again. So now I need you to drop your top 5 hip hop artists rap of all time, no cultural discrimination this time.
All right. Man,
see if we line up any with our top 5, you know what I'm saying? Because I got my solid top 5.
I gotta say Pac. I'm a big Pac fan. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I gotta say DMX. I'm a huge DMX fan.
Yeah, I love DMX. Rest in peace. Same with Pac. Rest in peace.
I probably put Twista up there just because I gotta put somebody from the home team, and Twista's he's a legend in our city. Who I got? I got DMX, Pac, Twista. Man. I used to listen to a lot of Cameron.
Yeah, Cam, he dope all the time.
And I probably have to say like, man, UGK or something. I know that's too, but I listened to a lot of like down south too back in the day when I was growing up and stuff.
Yeah.
Pimp C, inspirations, man, like 8 Ball, MJG, UGK, No Limit, Cash Money, Pac, Cameron, DMX.
Right. Okay, so who we going with, UGK or 8 Ball MJG?
I'm about to say UGK.
Okay, UGK, yeah. Underground Kings, you already know.
Yeah,
man. That's really a dope list though. That's really a dope list. Do you feel like, you know what I mean, your music, like you say, these are some of your top artists. Do you feel like your performance, your style, anything like that, you still being the original artist in person that you are, but do you feel like, like you say, this who you grew up listening to, this who you was really vibing to? Who do you feel like you are most like if had to be compared out of those 5 people?
man, I probably say X, man, because I like to get deep into like my life a little bit, and like I like to paint a picture from my fans and supporters, for my fans and supporters. You know what I'm saying? So like they can get a visual of kind of what I've been through too, in a sense, in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like DMX got slipping and falling. You know, he got a whole bunch of dope tracks where he gets really into his kind of emotions, in a sense, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He's very he says a lot of prayers in his music too. Take a lot of that from him, and kind of just when I write from my heart and from my emotions sometimes.
And we can say that everything you just said, actually, that could be related to Tupac as well. You know,
That
maybe
too.
they both rest in peace. Yeah, because I feel like they were similar artists. You know what I mean? I feel like, but DMX was, I don't know. I mean, maybe a little bit more hype, a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, turned up. You know what I'm saying? Pac was, he turned up, but he was more laid back on some cool shit.
X was a little more grimy, using your face with it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah, that's the word. He was grimy. He was more grimy than Pac. That's what it was.
yeah, he had that
I
New
mean,
York.
yeah. I didn't seen him get down in the video and do push-ups, you know what I'm saying, in the hood with his chains on and stuff like that. Like, that's just some, you know, letting you know, like, you know, no matter how far I go, you know, I know where I come from type stuff.
Oh yeah, no
Like, always
doubt.
remember.
I gotta say,
Absolutely, man. All right, go for it. What you say?
no, I was like, I most definitely gotta say X. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Definitely, I love X. He's number 6 on my list, though. He number 6. But, you know, I definitely love DMX.
Well, let's do a
But
curveball. Who's 5?
okay, so you know what I mean. I stick to this solidly, like bro. Like I don't let up. I don't care what nobody say, but in no particular order. Well, the only one I put in order is Tupac. He at the top. Nobody touching Pac. You know what I'm saying? But after that, you know what I mean. I have no particular order. I got Twista, I got Nas, I got Rakim, and I got Scarface.
Those are good ones too, man. Real good, solid ones.
Yeah, yeah. And Twista, man, I don't put up the argument since you know, you've opened up for Twista so many times, and you know what I mean. And he was also we pair him on our top 5. The reason why everybody out there who's watching this to see this is the reason why Twister deserves to be in the top 5 because it's already solidified. The man is the greatest, fucking fastest rapper, speed rapper, tongue twister of all time. That's already like everybody already knows that. But my reason why he's in the top 5 is because not only universally with his style and his music and messages that he can deliver, he can get gangster, he can go, you know what I'm saying, uplift you with, you know what I mean, inspirational. But when he slows it down, he's just as great as any rapper you can ever name. You know what I'm saying? When he don't have to rap fast. Like when he chooses to rap slow and like, you know, just like talk to you, the man is still just as cold as anybody. So that's why I feel like he deserves to be in top 5 because he already exceeded and did something that nobody else can do. He's the fastest rapper of all time in tongue twister, and he sounds the best when he does it. Shout out to Jazzo, the originator. Shout out to Busy Bone. Some of the other people, you know what I mean, I like, you know, who tongue twist. You know what I mean? Jay-Z used to tongue twist real good too.
Yeah,
But
a lot of people used to rap fast.
yeah, straight like that. But yeah, man, I'm sorry I had to throw that out there. So enough about me, more about you though. But I appreciate, you know, you answer that question. Now, again, I wouldn't even have the pleasure of, you know, me running into you within this universe if it wasn't for the great Nike. So shout out to Nike, you know what I mean, and to y'all whole team, you know what I mean, straight like that. Salute to Nike, straight up, you know what I mean. I recently had, like I say, we had met here at it was actually Twister versus Dex celebrity basketball game. This is like nice group picture that we all took. You know what I mean? For those that don't know, can you shout out everybody that's in this picture, you know what I'm saying, and show them some love, you know what I mean? Now obviously my guy who wearing the hat pointing, that's on the left, that's my guy, dude now. But you know, you next to dude now. So can you name everybody going to the other way?
Yeah. So obviously you got me next to bro. I work for Nike as an A&R for her. We got Marcus Campbell standing next to me with a Sox hat. He actually works for us as well. He's part of Nike staff. We got Andre Versatile right there, who also is part of the staff. He's the VP. We got, you know, Mr. I Said It right there, looking cool cat right there. We got
much
Mr.
love.
We got Mr. Twine over there. He's actually a business partner with Nike. And then we got Mr. Trey Stacks, who's actually an artist for Nike, and he's actually on the tour with us. So
Okay,
shout
that's
out
what's up.
everybody line up. You know what I mean? We like a family now, man.
Yes, sir. One love all day, man. And salute to everybody, you know what I mean, in that picture, you know what I mean? Y'all showed a lot of love, you know what I mean? I just appreciate that, you know what I mean? We all grind hard. You know, that's definitely something we have in common, you know what I mean? It's just people that's taking control of their destiny and not letting someone control you, but taking control. You know what I mean? Now, tell us a little bit about that upcoming projects that you have happening right now. I know that this is the trap music right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe you could talk a little bit about that song and then, you know, other tracks or songs that you have maybe coming up and how people can find it.
Okay. Well, that song actually right there, it's not released just yet. But I did recently shoot a video to it a couple weeks ago. It was actually during the weekend of the Canelo fight and during the Mexican Pride Parade that weekend when it was all crazy in the city. But we shot the video then. Nike was actually there. We had a whole bunch of people. We did a little barbecue type of vibe and stuff like that. Everybody had a good time. It was cool, and we all went home. But we shot a video to that. Actually just sent the song off yesterday to get coded and everything with all my RCs and all that, and actually ended up putting up on the distribution yesterday. So it should be out. The single should be out in a couple weeks when it drops, but the video should be out actually next week. So stay tuned for the video for Trap House. That's gonna be jumping. That's actually the Trap House remix though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the original version gonna come out later on my EP, or probably not even EP. I'm probably gonna just do a full album. But I am working on an album too. I'm kind of very indecisive though, you know what I'm saying? Like I like to just keep writing. Next, you know, I got like 20 unfinished projects or tracks and stuff like that. I'm working on it. I promise. I'm working on. I got a lot of dope songs, a lot of dope features on it. I don't want to give away the title just yet, but let's just say it's gonna feature a lot of people from Chicago, including obviously myself. But it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. One person I can say that's gonna be on it is not from Chicago though. I'm just gonna give y'all a little something. I don't know if you ever heard of Fraser Boy, but Fraser Boy is gonna be on the album too. So he was with 3-6 Mafia.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Congratulations.
Yeah, so I got some dope stuff in the works, man. You know, we got this tour coming up, obviously with Nike, and yeah, man, I got so much stuff I want to do. It's just not enough time in the day.
Yeah, no, I feel that, brother. I feel that. And if you could, you know, talk about this tour and where y'all headed next.
Yeah, so we headed to Phoenix, Arizona on October 19th, man. We are performing at the AZ Hip Hop Fest, man. Shout out RTU, shout out Justice. Those are homies who kind of connected with Nike. I know them from previous endeavors and stuff like that. Yeah, I got homies and connections in Phoenix and stuff like that. So I try to put Nike in tune with them, so we can get the artists to actually uh, perform at the festival, get some more exposure, and get out of Chicago a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? Get your music out there more. So we'll be there October 19th for the weekend. It's gonna be a dope event, man. Like anybody who's in the AZ area, man, come on down. I got tickets too. Let's get you in there and just enjoy the event, man. They're gonna have vendors, giveaways. You know, they smoke in Phoenix. I think it's legalized now, so they're doing giveaways and stuff like that. So you don't want to miss this, man, if you're a smoker.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, most definitely. Shout out to all my smokers. I'm a former um greatest smoker of all time, but you know I retired. But you know that's another story. But no, with respect, man, and safe travels too, as well for you and your whole team as y'all go to the AZ. You know what I'm saying? Big Arizona. You know what I'm talking about. I make sure that I hit up some of my people that's out there and make sure that they know and aware of what's going on. And hopefully, if they're available, they can go ahead and pull up as well to show support and show love to keep it as a team support team system.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what's happening. That's what's happening, man.
Be dope.
Now yeah, man. So again, when it comes to just your projects and everything like that, and just people who is so many people that are rappers these days, and some people rap for different reasons. what is your reason of why you rap?
Man, for me, I started rapping, man, because to be honest, I started rapping or doing hip hop and music and stuff like that. Probably some inspiration through the family, but for me, it was a way for me to kind of like express myself and vent a little bit, man, like without doing some stupid or illegal. You know what I'm saying? That when I was in the street, like I was doing stupid stuff and getting myself in trouble, and music was kind of just like an outlet for me, man. It kind of saved me a little bit in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like it gave me something more positive to do with myself, and like, all right, there's more to life than just being out there selling drugs or gang banging or robbing somebody or just doing something that you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, I totally respect that. You know what I mean? Straight up, much respect, man. And we all need a form of something to help us to take us away, to keep us out of trouble. Like this is what I do to help keep me out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? So I do interviews, and do other things, and that helps to keep me out of trouble. Because if you're doing something with your time, then you don't have time to do the other stuff. You know
You
what I'm
got
saying?
time.
Straight like that. There ain't no time left. I got time to go to work. I got time to sleep. I got time to do what I love to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I got time for.
Amen.
Straight up, man. But with that being said, brother, you know what I mean? I do want to just highlight and acknowledge that this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So, what I'm saying, much love and respect to all the survivors of breast cancer awareness. This little flyer that I had threw together, what I'm saying, represent breast cancer awareness. It doesn't just affect, even if, and actually men are, I don't know if you knew, but it actually can be diagnosed with breast cancer as well. And they have a blue ribbon now that represents for the men. So I need to incorporate that into the flyer. But
I
but anyway, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, go for it.
just learned something new today.
Yeah, man. Yeah, straight like that, man. We can be diagnosed. It's very, very rare. It's more of a something that's found inside of a woman, but men are affected by it too. So, you know what I mean? We all have to make sure that we stay conscious of that and get our checkups and about just going to the doctor, what I'm saying, sometime or whatever
Yep.
like that. But shout out to all the survivors, shout out to um I I don't want to get into a long list of people because it's been too many people that I've known, unfortunately, that has had breast cancer. Some have died, and many are survivors. So you know what I mean. Just much love to everyone out there, and just stay strong and stay prayerful. You know what I mean. Anyone that's in that fight right now.
Yeah.
Um, so with that being said, man, as we close out the show, you know what I mean. Please, not only can you remind people how they can support Anthony Rodriguez the second. Was that the second?
Now I
Or
just
was JL?
AF my hip hop group.
Oh, my bad, my bad. I had to do Zoom. These letters sometimes be kind of small.
Yeah, I
But
know.
I'm sorry. Anthony Rodriguez, JL, aka Tony, two times. You know
Yes,
what I
sir.
mean? Please remind people how they can support you, your brand, your team, whatever like that. And please leave the people with some inspirational words of advice if they want to, what I'm saying, be themselves. How can you be more yourself? Like you are totally yourself. You are original. You know what I'm saying? Give people advice on how to be original, and please again also share how people can support your brand.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I appreciate all the people out there who listen to my music, come to my shows and whatnot. But most definitely, in order to stay locked in with me, man, all you gotta do is go to Tony2x.com. It's super easy, man. I made it that simple for everybody. Just go to Tony2x.com. You'll get all my videos, pictures, upcoming shows, social media handles, and stuff like that. You can go there, check me out, stay tuned with me. When I do get the merch up there, you can support by grabbing you some merch too, or grabbing you some music too. You know what I'm saying? But please stay tuned with me or stay locked with me, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going nowhere. I got a lot of dope stuff coming up. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all for real, for real. And as far as like some inspiration, man, never take no for an answer. Never let nobody tell you can't do it. Believe in yourself. Uh, be resilient, man. You know, only you can make the real difference. You know what I'm saying? Everyone can give you pointers or advice or give you the tools to be successful, but it's how you're gonna put that into play yourself. You know what I'm saying? It all looks good on paper, but until you put it doesn't really mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? So stick to the plan, man, and put God first.
Man, that's great advice, man. I couldn't say it better myself, man. And hopefully, people can take heed and, rewind it if necessary, so you can, listen to everything Tony just said, because you can go a long way by listening to that. Prayer first, just staying resilient. You gotta stay, thick skin, man. You gotta not let stuff, pierce through you so easily. Saying it's hard in the streets, it's hard in this entertainment industry as well, man. You can't be sensitive. You can't be sensitive in this game,
Yeah,
man.
they'll eat
I
you up.
mean, and eat you alive, man. And it ain't everybody not built for this, but hey, but whatever it is that you do, I want to second, like, hey, we can do it, together, and have a strong team behind you, a support system, or and like we said at the beginning, like I turned to my mom, have someone that you can talk to, like he said he turns to his mom as well. So always have someone that's in your circle that you can trust, that you can turn to, that's gonna lift you up, but not always. You don't need no yes man,
No.
yes people. That's gonna hurt you. Yes people, yes men, yes women hurt you. Is a hurter more than that it is than that it's gonna help. So you don't want people to just tell you what you want to know. You want to tell people to tell you what you need to know. You
Straight
know what I
up,
mean?
just like that.
Yeah, man.
And it's out the
So
people
man,
the people out there in Florida right now, man. I gotta say it. I got family out
yeah.
there. They're going through the struggle real bad over there. So prayers to all them people out there.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you for bringing that up and reminding me, because I'm slipping. Um, Definitely prayers for everyone who's affected by this hurricane. Um, and prayers to your family, Tony, and pray that they be safe and protected, as well as all of my people as well. They continue to be safe and protected, because it's something horrible, man. Mother Nature don't discriminate. You know what I mean, when it comes to that weather. So
Mm-hmm.
we just have to diligent and stay prayerful for everyone, and everybody that's watching. Please send your prayers as well to all the victims of this hurricane.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So man, again, brother, thank you so much for your time, man. It's definitely an honor and a pleasure, man. And I want to just say to I pray that God continue to watch over you, your whole family, all your team. May you travel safely as well. For all the great destinations that you're gonna go to and continue to travel to as you on your journey, as becoming one of the greatest rappers of all time,
Hey,
artists of all time, straight like that.
that's a big shooter, Phil. But I like the challenge though. I
Yes, sir. You got it
appreciate.
though, brother. You got all the techniques that's necessary to be considered one of the best of all time. It's just about more people knowing about you. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this interview will turn more people on to who Tony Two Times is, and may they be inspired and motivated to, continue to do their own thing, and also more importantly, support what you're doing and go back and listen to your music. And I want to real quick, and I'm sorry, I'm haven't done this already, but I want to actually share. This is a short clip of your performance. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, for those that wasn't there.
You leave your crib without your burner, that's unheard of. Right around my city, stop and go ahead and turn them down. Looking for them hoes, so where they at? I'm trying to go down. Shorty shake that ass for all this catching up that mocha. Trying to speak on shit you never knew, like you a hoster. Baby, I'm confessing like that stepped up in that church and stuff. Looking for your preacher, but this people wanna do something. I ain't switching lanes, I'm standing 10 toes on my business. Say I ain't an action boy, my hustle got religious. That's how it go when you coming from them trenches. I just wanna stack this dough and I ain't trying to hear your business. I said I ain't trying to hear your business. Take this chick and print your print for some missing. Touch your asses 2 times, so you better pay attention. Time's money, don't waste it, we ain't trying to lose that business. Yeah, cause we be getting to it. So I been chasing on this bag and all my haters do it. And all they give me in this trap, you know you waiting to it. Shawty pass back that blood, you better pass out. And
Yeah, I love it. I love it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I told y'all he don't miss a beat. Straight like that, man. You know what I mean? All over the place. You know what I mean? Just great energy, like late DMX. And so, man, again, is any other words or anything that you would like to leave with my audience today?
Man, all I gotta say is I appreciate y'all, man. Real talk. I appreciate y'all having me on the show and on the interview with you, man. And I'm very thankful where I'm at today. And I just want to continue to inspire people, if I can.
Yes, sir, man. Like I say, man, big salute. You know, it's an honor and pleasure, man, to have your time today. And you know what I mean? I believe in you. I believe in what you're trying to do. And man, you know what I'm saying? Go as far as you can and, continue to take on the challenge of what's presented to you when it comes to your music and stuff like that. And man, just continue to help change the world, man, in the best way possible. And, in turn and keep people turned up.
Appreciate you, my brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But hey, we're gonna link soon again. You already know, you know what I mean? I'm grateful to say that I'm part of the team, you know what I'm saying, with Nike marketing and you know what I mean, Nike, Chicago Nike Gold. So hey, we're gonna do it big, you already know. So y'all got my support, you have my support, man. If there's anything that I can do to continue to help on my platform, you know what I'm saying, just holler back, bro. I ain't too far away. I'm just out here in Bloomington, Illinois.
We definitely gonna
Not
collect
Indiana.
stuff, brother.
Yeah. Straight up, man. But hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Be safe out there. And like I say, go ahead in Arizona and just turn all the way up, man, and remind people who Tony Two Times is.
Yes, sir. We're gonna do it for the hometown. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's the Game Changers Tour. So y'all need to look that up. Game Changers Tour. You know what I mean? Go to my Instagram page, and I did a short interview with Nike. Actually, the founder of it, and she spoke a little bit about how you can also be involved if you are an artist. So check out my Instagram, Celebrity Interviewer. I said it. And again, what's your Instagram? For those that want to follow you.
You can find me at Tony_2XX_. Again, that's Tony, all lowercase, _2XX_.
Straight up, man. Again, appreciate the time, brother, man. Be safe. Enjoy the
Bless.
rest of your week, man. Hey, blessings to you all day. One love. If
One love.
anybody asks, I said it.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
He said it. Said it. I said it. He said
it. Yes, sir. Much love to you, brother. Be safe.
You too, brother. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Peace to you. Thank you so much for everybody that tuned in today as we just had another great, exciting, successful interview with today's artist, featured artist, celebrity guest, Tony Two Times. Tony2times.com is how you can find him. So I suggest and highly recommend you go and reach that brother like today, ASAP. But with that being said, a little bit more about Isaidit Management because I have a lot of upcoming projects and things that we do over here. And for those that don't know, again, at the beginning of this interview, we started with our shout outs. And then every interview I end with, a couple of flyers and things of some of our other shows. So these are, we're returning actually with From Her Point of View talk show. This is a show that comes on is about relationships and is hosted by women and we only feature women guests. So if you are a female and would like to tell your story about a relationship or just share your opinion about relationships with our two fabulous hosts, that be Lily the Goddess and Giselle, then hey, all you have to do is email her point of view at AOL.com. Yeah, absolutely. And so this is another show that we do, and this is Food Chronicles with Mimi and I Said It. And we have, a food show. And, basically we be on there maxing, what I mean, talking about different foods and restaurants and chefs and just a lot of different things, you know what I mean? So you definitely want to tap in with that, like ASAP. We also have Scar Tissue Talk Show, and this is hosted by author Selena Turner. So that's something you can find every second I'm sorry, every first and third Thursday, every first and third Thursday of the month at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Yep, absolutely. And then I don't know if you haven't already, but you definitely need to get your hands on your signature I said in management branded hat. You know what I mean? These are some of the colors that we featured. You know what I mean? These the ones I came out with in spring. So we still got them on deck. You know what I mean? But you can only get these hats in person. I don't have my clothes on the website. You know what I mean? Purposely, I want the in person, the person. You know what I'm saying? Relationship to feel again, to where we can shake hands. You know, give a sister a hug, give a brother a hug, you know what I'm saying? Sometime, you know what I mean? Just show each other some love and, you know what I mean? And put the hat on, you know what I'm saying? Get your hat at I Sit in Management Boutique. Straight like that. Nothing funny. So, hey, check it out. Also, shout out to CB and the Boys Radio Show. So, shout out to Crystal Booker, Roger, George, and Mimi. And this show comes on every Wednesday, actually 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all need to tune in. They have some great topics as well. And they be cracking jokes too. They be funny. So, like, y'all need to go ahead and tap into them. Shout out to my friend Gina Hills, the famous Jenny Hills. She's a celebrity entertainer, celebrity host, etc., etc. And she's actually a host of Bumpin' 96.3 FM. And she represents Life and Entertainment TV. Yep. This is another show we'll be returning with soon. Words of Silk Poetry TV show, hosted by my friends, the legendary Professor O, the legendary Analog Soul Sightings. And man, we are working on actually an iconic guest to represent season 3. So we're really ready to kick that off real soon. Stay tuned. And that's going to be on Wednesdays. I can't tell you which one yet, but just stay tuned. Yeah, and I don't know if y'all missed it, but you know, we actually recently dropped our new backdrop. So this what it looked like. And shout out to everybody that was a part of this. You know what I mean? Chicago, Nike is actually on there, right there in the middle on the right. So yeah. So much love to everyone on here. And hey, if y'all want to tap in with me, y'all need marketing, advertising, anything like that, or y'all just need some new gear, I say to management, then hey, I say to management at gmail.com. You can email me or just call me 219-801-1322. And I don't know. That's about it. This is my calendar though for this month. If you want to just keep up with all the content that will be on this channel that you watching from my YouTube right now. You know, we kind of busy. We stay busy, you know what I mean? But hey, it's all love. Stay busy, stay out of trouble. Keep God first. That way. And again, last but not least, thank you once again to today's guest, our feature, Tony Two Times, Tony2times.com. Tap in with him. Peace and blessings. If anybody asks, I said it. We gone. Till next time.